John Bardis, CEO of MedAssets. Your stock had a rough 2011. What are your expectations for the stock and the business in 2012?
Well, for 2012, we expect to continue to perform well in our spend management and clinical resource management business. At the same time, we took a good hit in 2011, largely because of our revenue cycle technology miss. We've reinvigorated growth, reconfigured that business, brought new leadership in, and fully expect to reinvigorate the growth rate in 2012. So investments are beginning to pay off. We're seeing a very nice pipeline and growth rate in that pipeline relative to new sales at the fourth quarter of 11, which we think bleeds well into 12.
Let's talk about your two businesses. One is that clinical resource business, which is like a supply chain management business. What are your expectations in 2012? What's going to go right for you?
Well, we have a good pipeline that we converted in 2011, which I think brings forward some nice revenue growth for us. We also have a number of very large clients where we have guarantees on the line that we feel will achieve. When those guarantees are achieved, we're able to recognize that revenue. We continue to see a nice movement toward our model in the marketplace as hospitals have to get more efficient in anticipation of the full implementation of Obamacare 3 years from now. In addition to that, we've reconfigured and also brought in some new technologies to our revenue cycle technology business. We expect to see results from that. The fourth quarter has shown good uplift in our pipeline and new contract signs for that business. So I suspect we'll see solid growth across both businesses in 2012.
Can you discuss a little bit more about that revenue cycle business? Now, this helps hospitals save money. It seems like this would be a very good business, especially with all the talk about Obamacare.
Well, you're right. What's happening is the payer landscape is changing. So how hospitals are being paid, in what proportion, by whom, is changing constantly. Our revenue cycle technology business actually provides solutions on the SaaS-based software basis, now moving to the cloud, that address some of those nuances in how payment occurs. And so we have 37 different tools that serve all the areas of revenue cycle.
Obamacare is going to be discussed a lot in the election year as well as at the Supreme Court. Will this hurt you in terms of your decision-making process? Will you have to put off anything because you're worried about potential repeal of Obamacare?
No, really, as it stands today, we're dealing with future constrained resources. So in any event, we're going to have to get more efficient in what we do. And because hospitals don't have the ability to share data with one another, we are a company that brings forward what is known best practice from one institution to the next in a way that makes it proficient and at the same time repeatable. So I think Obamacare is certainly a driver of this, but in reality we have an economic problem.